YouTube, what's going on today, man? Listen, good morning, welcome back to the channel. Today's YouTube video is a little spicy. It's Jordan Peterson and Elon Musk. They're having a little powwow and they're going over some interesting topics. It's a good video. It's a quick video. I leave all my thoughts at the end. If you like today's video, don't forget to like the video. And as always, the boys and I go through your comments, man. So drop one down below and give me your honest feedback on this video. And we'll look again for you tomorrow. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Peace and love, baby. Boys, grab a drink. Grab a snack. It's going to be a spicy one. I'm letting you know right now.
Can I ask you a little bit about one of the things...
6 minutes, Jordan Peterson, Elon Musk.
About, and I understand that
doctor, psychologist,
well. I'm particularly unhappy
author,
with what my colleagues in the
Elon,
psychological field have done with regards to gender-affirming care.
Right.
I think they are a pack of contemptible cowards.
Yes.
And I think that everyone who's been involved in this in relationship to minors should go to prison.
I agree.
Get him!
Okay. Why do you agree? What's your oar in the water?
Get him out!
This is the worst medical and psychological malpractice I've ever seen anywhere, including what I've done, what I've studied in reference to historical atrocity. Eugenics, what do you call those? Prefrontal lobotomy, even the sorts of things that were going on in Nazi Germany. At least the bloody Nazis knew it was wrong and tried to hide it.
Yes.
Why are you engaged in this particular battle? I mean, you said you're going to move a couple of your company headquarters out of California because of the last legislative move that
is he actually going to do that?
Pulled with regards to the trans issue. So
yes, I mean, to be clear, there were many things leading up to that point.
Yes.
I was clear, like, look, it's not that it's the one straw; it's just the final straw.
Yeah. Okay. So it's a cumulative issue. Fair enough.
It's a cumulative issue.
Right. So it's not dramatic grandstanding. It's
no, and moreover, I've had conversations with Gavin Newsom before where I said, if you pass legislation like this, if you sign legislation like this, that, in my view, puts children in danger, I will move my companies out of.
I just want to say we're all watching this together right now, right? And I just want to note, okay, that the perspective while watching this, while being a parent, is a little bit different, you know? It just hits a little bit different. And I'm sure even all of you that are not parents can wrap your head around that, right? So,
California. The so-called gender-affirming danger, I will move my companies out of California. The so-called gender-affirming care, which is a terrible euphemism.
That's for sure.
It's really a child sterilization. Is what it should be.
No, there's mutilation too.
Mutilation.
Yeah, well, we want to make sure that amalgam is.
Sure, fair enough. It's child mutilation and sterilization.
Yeah. Under the guise of gender-affirming care and compassion.
Right.
I can't.
It's evil.
Literally can't imagine anything worse than that.
That's what's frustrating is how they try to paint it up like it's like this. I mean, you're taking like they're helping them.
Kids who are obviously often far below the age of consent.
Yep. Confused, miserable.
Yes, the reality is that almost every child goes through some kind of identity crisis.
It's part of puberty.
Exactly, it's just part of growing up. So it's very possible for adults to manipulate children into are having a natural identity crisis into believing that they are the wrong gender.
Yep.
And
that will solve all their problems.
And that will solve their problems. And
I can't believe we're here. I really can't.
Give them sterilizing drugs, which are called also a misnomer, puberty blocker. These are sterilization drugs, so they can never have children again.
Yeah.
They can have double mastectomies, the mutilation.
They have their forearms stripped to build non-functioning penises.
Yeah, it's macabre, I mean, we have an age of consent for a reason. That the reason you can't get, say, tattoos below age 18, or drink, or there are ages at which you can do things, because if we allow children to take permanent actions when they're 10, 12, 14 years old, they will do things that they subsequently greatly regret.
Yes, I've interviewed a couple of people who've done exactly that, and it's damn painful. Why are you willing to make this an issue, do you think?
I mean, well, it's sort of like the natalist issue. It happened to one of my older boys. where I was essentially tricked into signing documents for one of my older boys, Xavier. This was before I had really any understanding of what was going on, and we had COVID going on, and so there was a lot of confusion. You know, I was told, oh, Xavier might commit suicide if he didn't.
That was a lie right from the outset. No reliable clinician ever believed that. There was never any evidence for that. And also, if there's a higher suicide rate, the reason is because of the underlying depression and anxiety and not because of the gender dysphoria. And every goddamn clinician knows that too. And they're too cowardly to come out and say it. Right? And so and then we end up in exactly, when I saw that lie start to propagate, it just made the hair on the back of my neck stand up. It's like, I see. So you're telling parents that unless they agree to this radical transformation that their children are going to die, and you think that's moral, and you think that's true. That is so pathological that it's almost incomprehensible. I can't imagine a therapist doing anything worse than that, or sitting by idly and remaining silent while his colleagues are doing it. It's pathetic.
It's
I love this guy.
Incredibly evil, and I agree with you that people that have been promoting this should go to prison.
Wow, I love that guy,
man. It won't
man.
stop till that happens.
Yeah.
It'll just go underground. Puberty blockers are being accessed online by kids all the time through non-medical channels. So, yeah, It's not going to stop. Yeah. Okay, so I see. So that's
so I was tricked into doing this. It wasn't explained to me that puberty blockers are actually just sterilization drugs, and so I lost my son essentially. They call it dead naming for a reason.
Yeah.
All right. So the reason it's called dead naming is because your son is dead.
Man.
So my son Xavier is dead, killed by the woke mind virus.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what that would be like. Yeah, and there's lots of people in that situation now.
Right.
It's not pretty, and lots of demolished kids.
Yes.
Yeah, well, that's a good reason to be the final straw. All right, so let's.
So I vowed to destroy the woke mind.
Man, I feel bad for him, bro. I feel so bad for this guy. That's rough. You can tell he's hurting too, man. You can see it on his face. That's
virus after that. And we're making some progress.
We are. People are waking up, man. People are waking up. They're opening their eyes, and they're understanding that this, bottom line, let's keep it simple, this is not healthy. And it's not a good precedent to set going forward. And we need to rethink, redo, create a better plan. We really do, man. The kids don't deserve this. Parents are being tricked and fooled and pressured into doing things that are irreversible forever. It's not the way. And everybody, not everybody, but a lot of people are like, Nick, how come you care so much about this? How come you don't? What? I mean, you just don't care? That's rough, man.